Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We are Chase and Melia, and we are so very excited for today's video. Today is another sponsored video, so first let us thank Brittany for sponsoring today's video. Thank you so much for sponsoring. We appreciate your support of the channel by purchasing a sponsorship. So today we are reacting to Jungho from ATEEZ.
Yeah.
ATEEZ, so it's a group. I don't think we've ever reacted to him before, but I'm very excited because when you take a vocalist who's in one of these powerhouse groups out and we can just focus on them, it's really a great opportunity for us to learn about singing and help you guys learn about singing, and we're just excited to react.
Yeah, we get to focus on one voice,
Absolutely.
which is really fun for us.
Totally. So this is, I believe, Immortal Songs 2. I don't know if that's the song name, the program we're watching. I don't know what that means, but that is what we are diving into today. If you are new to our channel, we're going to pause often. We're going to talk about the techniques we're hearing, the things we're hearing, all of it, because we love singing and we love talking about singing. So if that's something you're
100%.
interested in, stay tuned and let's get started.
나에게 기다려지길 바래요. 그동안 그댈 너무 많이 닮아 있었나 봐요. 지워질 때도 되는 듯. 그댄 또 누군가에게 길들었나요? 혹시 그 사람 예전 나와 많이 틀린가 봐요. 그래서 그대는 날 잊고 사는지.
Do you want to talk about that already?
Oh my gosh. I'm going to say thank you to Brittany again. This is absolutely
exactly what we wanna
beautiful.
watch.
Also, there's so much to take away from this. I have to start over.
I know.
So
That's okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I have to back it up.
Okay.
So from the beginning, one of the things that I really love is, and I talk about it all the time here on the channel, is dynamics, right? And starting a song low and kind of intimate is not new and not really
Right.
surprising to anybody. But how he's doing it is how we should all do it, right? In the beginning, he I think is not sending his air as much, but it's
I would
like
agree.
I would say, I do the same thing too, where I'll start something and I'm so in the moment that I forget to like do the thing a little bit. And it could have been a choice for him, but let's just listen to him because I want you to listen for him sending the air, even when he's really quiet and low, he's still using full air and singing through it the entire time, air all the way through to the end. It's not like a whisper sing.
Right.
It's his real voice, but it is a whisper. It is intimate. It is all the things you like, but it has the full resonance. It has his full, his full beautiful voice.
Yeah, absolutely.
So listen for the air.
기다려지길 바래요. 그동안 그댈 너무 많이 닮아 있었나 봐요. 지워질 때도 되는 듯.
Just the
Yeah.
He's not, worried. A lot of people are like waiting to get to the big part where they can really show their voice off. But if you just relax a little bit and be in that moment, it's gorgeous.
I think it's also a great opportunity. Like, we're assuming this song is going to go somewhere bigger because that's kind of like the nature of this type of singing. I think that those moments at the beginning of a song are a really great opportunity as vocalists to get used to singing with all of our air.
Oh, yeah.
Because you do need it here. I mean, you need it very much because you need it to have that full rich sound. You need to stay in tune. You always need it. But like when it's not as big of a deal vocally and it's not as demanding, it's awesome to get into the habit, even just like moments before you're doing something. So that way it's not like a weird thing when you do need it.
Yeah.
Like you need it to have powerhouse singing. You need it to have those big belty moments. Here, I think it's so easy to just overlook that, like at the beginning of a song where it's in a lower dynamic, like the mood is a little lower, the register you're singing in is a little lower. It's so easy to just be like, forget about it and not even give it much attention. Obviously, that's not what's happening here. Yeah. But I think that as singers, we can really take advantage of that. It like treat it kind of like a ramp up to where we're possibly going.
100%. And you know, I say, and I've had voice teachers say to me, all your air, all the time.
Yep.
And whether you're singing low or high or quiet or loud, it is constant airflow. And that's what gives you that really beautiful, resonance, that really full sound, is when you're just giving your voice everything it needs to work well.
Totally. Let's
continue to watch. I want to jump. Maybe we'll jump to, to the part where he flips up. Because honestly, the fact that he can flip up into this beautiful, heady, falsetto, it's just gorgeous. But the tone is so consistent. I would say it's even more clear than when he was singing earlier in his lower register.
I think that's what you guys should listen to this next time we're listening is the tone. Exactly that. That's what a lot of what our like technique comments are all about, is creating this tone. And why is it so pleasing to us? Like, I think what we have found is that when people have that, what we're going to call efficient singing, it has that tone that you're looking for. That is just what almost anybody would say is beautiful singing, right? Is just good singing. So listen to and see if you kind of hear that fullness of sound.
Yeah.
Even in a high head voice register.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, and like, does it change a bunch?
Right.
You know, and when you can really make a consistent sound like that, it's now you're really having things. That's what we kind of pursue all the time, is getting consistency. No matter where I am singing in my voice, I want to sound consistent.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want people to hear, oh, he can't really get that note.
He can't do all
or,
of, yes.
That sounds high for him.
That
sounds low for him.
That is the sign of an amateur singer, not good or bad. That just takes so much intention.
Jeez.
No.
Shots fired. Wow.
No,
Gosh.
that's not what I mean. We're all working. We're all getting better.
100%. I'm 100% still a work in progress. But yeah, I think let's just watch and listen to this tone and see how much it literally barely changes.
Absolutely.
혹시 그 사람 예전 나와 많이 틀린가 봐요. 그래서 그대는 날 잊고 사는지.
Wow. And his vibrato is so...
When he goes up even higher too, I'm like, la, 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 thinking that's the high note, right? Thinking that's it.
Wow.
It is so tough.
It's so beautiful.
And like, it seems effortless, right? He's not working hard physically. He's letting it go where it wants to go.
Right.
That's why it is so easy for him, because it is easy physically. He had to practice, letting it be there, and especially when the lights are on and you've got stuff going on in your ears, and like this is a big performance.
It's a big performance, absolutely.
It's hard to be in that mental space where you just let things go. But man, it's beautiful.
So cool. It's so cool.
Yeah. Love it.
내 아름다운 사람아 여전히 나는 네 모습인데 또 다른 사랑 배워가 그대 가슴에 내 작은 기억 하나만.
He's switched like 2 or 3 times back and forth.
Absolutely.
And the fact that it's like so seamless is a real, it's very impressive.
Well, and I think that when you're saying switch, you're talking about register, right? Like,
yeah, I would say, it goes from kind of a lighter full voice kind of thing to the mixy to the full head voice and back.
Yes.
And it's riding, a lot of people call it the break.
Yeah.
He is riding through his break, both up and down, and there's no stopping. Like, it's just
absolutely.
absolutely seamless.
And I think what I just want to clarify, we're not saying that it sounds like he's singing in the same register all the time, because that's a different thing. Like, he's not pulling his chest voice to belt everything, right? That's a thing people do. What he is doing is he is navigating all areas of his voice with the same efficiency, right? Like, the tone of his voice is still the same, but he is able to go with a more full fold singing, which is like more like chest singing, up into his head voice that has still a lot of powerful resonance.
Yeah.
And I think that you're not saying that it doesn't sound different in that, like, you can't tell that he's singing in those different places, because we can tell. But I think the tone quality and the integrity of the tone is the same.
It doesn't
throughout.
It doesn't lose anything.
It doesn't lose anything. That's what I just want to try to. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I might try it right now. So I'm going to pick a vowel, and the vowel is going to be an E vowel.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to ride up and down through my break. Where but I have to think about it. I have to also let it happen. I can't, a lot of people, when they are asking me, people did this in college. I would sing a solo or something, and they would go, "Is that falsetto or is that your full voice?" And I would, at the time I was a freshman, I remember this exactly. At the time I was a freshman, shout out to Taylor Nelson if you're watching this. At the time I was a freshman, I was like, I don't really know.
Yeah.
And I kind of went full circle what I really knew, and I was really like, okay, now to hit this note, I have to be in falsetto, or I have to not be in falsetto, or I'm trying not to be in falsetto.
Yeah.
This, that, or the other thing. And me, like, putting my voice in those different registers rather than just allowing it to go where it goes in order to make that pitch was all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it became difficult to transfer through my break, to ride through the break, or to mix, or to hop up there on that note. All of a sudden it loses a lot of its body, and it sounds really thin, or it sounds like, oh, that's 100% falsetto.
Right.
But if I just think the note, and I think that vowel, and I give it enough air, my body just knows how to make that pitch. You
could do anything,
And I'm not manipulating my voice to make that pitch. It's just doing it because I know what note it is, and my body knows how to use my voice better than my brain does.
Yeah.
So, at least that's how I think about it now, is I just think the note and I send air.
Yeah. Well,
and let
that's
it go
practice.
where it wants to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's where the exercise of sirens and really learning what it's like to let your voice go where it wants to go. That's I think a practice in letting go.
Oh, yeah.
That has to happen outside of singing, like a song.
Yep. If you want to dive into some exercises that we find very helpful, and we've recorded a couple. Yeah. They are super cheap. Check it out. There's a link in the description box below that takes you to our store, where we have our favorite little exercises, and I believe one of them is those sirens.
I think so too.
It's just
a foundation.
How to transfer through those different registers without forcing the break, forcing your voice to crack, or forcing something to happen there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let's keep going.
내 눈물 나는 사랑아 같은 아픔에 머물 수 있게 다른 이별에 울어도 내 품 안에서
That was tough.
그 마음 아물게 해요.
I'm going to talk over the guitar solo. Oh my goodness.
He had that
this
cool-
singing
is so
is
good.
gorgeous. Oh,
Get ready for us to be obsessed. Key change? Yes, I knew it.
Yeah, he's reaching now a little bit. Sounds gorgeous. Talk about the belty part.
Yes, please.
Love it. So it's this obvious, I can't say enough good things, but one thing that I noticed, because I struggle with it all the time, is jaw tension. And especially when you feel like you have to kind of bear down in order to get up there or in order to feel like you're sounding powerful, all that kind of stuff. It's like instinctual.
Yeah.
It's hard not to do it.
Yeah.
But ultimately it doesn't help.
Yeah.
These are extraneous muscles that are not helping our voice at all.
Yeah.
And one thing it actually does do is you clench here, or you're really tight, then your tongue gets tight, then your throat is tight.
All connected.
It is all connected, and you can't start doing one without all of it starting to kind of sympathetically grab on.
Yeah.
And I would just say, if you're struggling to figure out how to get out of that, that's when all that the shower and the car practice comes in. At least for me, Let's go to a section and I'll try to show you what I mean. So it's kind of like vowels. La 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 la. If I let go of this, if I don't care about this, and this is why I say do it in the car, do it in the shower, do it when people aren't around you and you're not worried about how noises, you sound. Yeah. Let go of it sounding good.
Yep.
Right? And find out, is my jaw helping me?
Yeah.
Is my tongue helping me?
Yeah.
Are those things literally getting in my way? Do I need them out? What happens if I don't do that? So I'm thinking of sending air, and I'm doing an vowel.
Yeah.
But really, I'm not even focused on the vowel. I'm for sure focusing, air is always a foundation, especially when you're trying to do belty stuff and you don't want to crack and all that kind of stuff. You need that support. But I'm really trying to just lose my jaw.
Yeah.
La 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 la. Yeah. I don't have to, this isn't helping me. And you don't really even realize that until you try it without it. Try it without it.
Absolutely.
And that's going to help you do that 10 times in a week.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And because he's going to be fine. He's
doing great.
Killing it, obviously. But if you're doing a lot of high kind of rocky, belty, ballady stuff, and you have auditions, or you're in a band and you have shows, or let's say you're using your voice for all of those things. You're in a band, you have personal projects, and you're also kind of singing for other people or trying to use your voice all the time.
Yeah.
You have to be efficient, which is why we always talk about it. So, his jaw tension is not slowing him down. No. And honestly, sometimes it doesn't slow me down, but I'm also at the point where I know that it makes me more tired. It makes me more tight, all that kind of stuff. It's literally not helping me, and it's only hurting me. So give it a shot. If you feeling like you're you're really chewing on it,
Yeah.
try it without it. Try it on your own. Don't worry about how it sounds, and see if it's actually helping you.
Absolutely. I mean, because I was going to say the same thing. It feels a little bit like he's working hard, and definitely much harder than at the beginning. But that's not to say that it's not still sounding good. You know what I mean? A lot of the time, what we're talking about on this channel and when we do these videos is to say, hey, you are approaching this song maybe, or you're approaching singing like this, or you're watching him and you're going, wow. I think that what we want is for all of us to be able to, including ourselves, sing like with really efficient, awesome sounding sounds, but forever and all the time. You know what I mean? And have like the endurance to do it and the stamina to do it.
Yeah.
And that's why vocal health and like working hard and all of that stuff is stuff we kind of talk about so much on this channel, because it is like a huge game changer for you. As a singer, regardless of the level you're at, if you're super duper professional, like global scale, or if you're, just starting, I think all of us can benefit from having healthy techniques and foundations that give us the endurance to do incredible things.
If you start with good habits, you're not limited by your bad habits.
Yeah.
And I think that most of us, if you're trying to be a singer, if you're trying to make money from your voice, you don't have one gig.
No.
You have lots of gigs.
Absolutely.
And some of them, barely do anything, but you like them a lot, and some of them pay a little bit more, but you don't, and all of those things require you to be singing well.
Yeah.
And so, the reason why I point it out is because I deal with that literally all the time. I am living with, just jaw tension nonstop. So, that's the only reason why I point it out, is because I know it very well.
Absolutely. Well, let's keep going. Can it get any bigger from here?
Oh my goodness.
내 아름다운 사람아 여전히 나는 네 모습인데.
As he goes down, it was so, it's like caramel resonance. Like, I don't know what that even means, caramel resonance, but I'm putting it on a shirt.
You're saying
I'm
that.
going to tattoo it on my body because I want it so
Caramel
bad.
resonance.
It's like, so smooth and rich and full. It's like, let's listen to it as he goes.
사람아 여전히 나는 네 모습인데.
You have to really go,
wow.
It's just gorgeous. And to do that as you're coming down, but like almost lean more into the resonance is tough. Oh my goodness. I feel like that's the first thing I lose.
Yeah.
When I'm pulling back dynamically, I feel like I lose some resonance, but that felt like it turned it up. It was just gorgeous.
Really, really beautiful. And even, I think this is a cool performance to have them pull the instrumentation.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Because it gives us even more insight into what he sounds like and what he's doing. Yeah. I don't have anything else to say about that.
Let's listen to it one more time just because I love it.
다운 사람아 여전히 나는 네 모습인데 또 다른 사랑 배워갈 그대 가슴에 내 작은 기억 하나만 내 눈물 나는 사랑아
Okay. I feel like that is a great example of what we're talking about because he can't work that hard up there. Like, he can't use his throat or neck muscles to sing in that space. And I feel like the sound automatically shifts. Like, it just opens up in a way. There was a bigger resonance.
Difference there.
It was just a difference. I want you guys to hear just as he has to go up into the higher register, he doesn't have the ability to muscle that, where he is muscling a little bit more of it before then, sounding great, but just the resonance, it just opens up so much when he allows it to kind of just swoop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let go.
Let go. Swoop. Whoo.
So
there's the
big.
vocal exercise for you.
Yeah.
Whoo.
Wow.
Whoo.
That's really cool.
Should I try?
Yeah, you should. 100%.
This is, I want to like sing this whole song. It's
I'm going to do it
beautiful.
too. I'm just joking.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to do and then a like he does.
Okay.
La 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 ha. Woo.
This
Let me try
high.
it again. Let me try it again.
Okay.
Because I did not have air. La 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 la. Ooh.
It's hard.
I'm afraid of it.
I know.
Hey,
Don't be afraid. It's not high.
Don't be afraid. It's not even high.
Also, don't take a breath. Just keep going.
I say it's not high, not because it's not high, but because
it's all mental.
A mental game.
Yes.
La 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 la. Ooh. Dang it.
Are you doing an ooh or are you doing an eh?
A. I meant to do A.
Yeah.
La.
You want to try?
He goes, ha. That was ah. Let me try one more time. Na 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 na.
Close. That was way better. Ooh is a bad.
I gotta practice that thing.
But you don't have to.
I just want to go with na na.
I feel like it's totally mental right now for you.
Oh my
like
gosh.
it feels hard.
Well, I'm
so
trying, right?
trying,
and like the one time before that we both kind of was. It was the only time it was like I'm just speaking it's loose.
Exactly.
I'm just speaking it's chill.
Yeah.
I don't me having
Grabbing
all
onto
this
that.
stuff
Yeah,
going
yeah, yeah.
on does not help me.
No.
And it is literally an
Absolutely.
illusion. So yeah. Thank you.
Also, there's so much effort that goes beforehand in prepping a song like this.
Oh my goodness.
That you have to have. I mean, he hasn't missed a note. He hasn't missed one note in this song. And so the amount of effort, the way he knows this song is from hours and hours and hours having been spent singing,
He could sing it in his sleep.
Exactly.
Right?
But doing that kind of
weeks.
work.
It would take me weeks. Yeah,
But doing this
work.
kind of work is what it takes. So let's keep going to the end. That was just really cool.
It's gorgeous.
내 눈물 나는 사랑 다른 이별에 울어도 내 품 안에서 그 마음 허물게 해요 그 마음 아물게 해요
Bravo.
Dang.
Very, very good.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So cool. Like, that was a really cool song performance.
Oh, yeah.
There was just a lot there to see in a pretty short period of time. That was a great thing to, it was just a great little nugget.
That also might be one of my new favorite voices.
Oh, he
It
was great.
Gorgeous. And
He was
it's
so
just, I don't know. I think we gravitate toward I think we gravitate toward people we want to sound like
Yeah.
or people who, we think we might sound like.
Yeah.
And where he sings is kind of similar to where I sing.
Yeah.
But his tone, we talked about that
yeah.
a lot, is just goals for
Yeah.
me. And so I love listening to people who sing like that because I feel like I get a lot out of it. Just like,
Yeah.
how we love to break things down because we feel like we get a lot out of it as singers
Definitely.
and as performers ourselves.
Definitely. I hope that you guys also feel like you got something out of hearing what we have to say about this, but also just watching professionals do what they do best. It's like, I think one of the best ways we can grow, trying to take some of the techniques and things that they're doing and apply it to our own singing so we can get better at singing, which is our whole goal here. So if you happen to be new to this channel and you've never seen anything like this, check out another video. We react to tons of different artists, tons of different types of singing. So I hope you guys find something that you will like. Thank you again. So many thanks to Brittany for sponsoring this video. And if you guys are interested in sponsoring a video, the details are in the description box below, and you can do just that. Thanks again for watching today, and we will see you guys next time.